Did you know that more than 60% of the world's population consumes coffee daily? The aroma, the flavor, the pleasure of a hot cup in the morning, it's almost irresistible. But what many men don't know is that this common habit may be silently damaging their health. If you think that extra cup doesn't make a difference, it's time to reconsider. Recent studies show that excessive coffee consumption can directly affect your sex life, especially as you age. Caffeine, when ingested in large quantities over time, can damage blood vessels, including those that carry blood to the penis, compromising the ability to maintain firm, healthy erections. And in old age, the effects can be even more devastating. If you are a man concerned about your sexual health, this video is for you. Today we will reveal how excessive coffee consumption can compromise your intimate life and what you can do to avoid these problems. Coffee is one of the most consumed beverages in the world, and it undoubtedly has its benefits. It's known to boost energy, improve focus, and even help burn fat. What's more, studies suggest that moderate coffee consumption may even be beneficial for cardiovascular health, reducing the risk of some diseases. However, it is important to understand that coffee, like any other substance, should be consumed in moderation. The problem begins when consumption goes from moderate to excessive. Coffee contains caffeine, which, in large quantities, can cause negative effects on the body, such as increased stress levels, insomnia, anxiety, and mainly impacts on blood circulation. The vasoconstrictive effect of caffeine, which narrows blood vessels, can impair circulation, including in the vessels of the penis, affecting the ability to have an erection. This problem tends to worsen over the years, especially in old age, when the body naturally already faces challenges in circulation. Therefore, while moderate consumption can bring some benefits, excess can turn this everyday pleasure into a trap for men's sexual health. Coffee can be a silent villain when consumed in excess, and the main area affected is blood circulation. Caffeine, present in high concentrations in coffee, causes a vasoconstriction effect. That is, it temporarily contracts blood vessels. In the short term, this can increase blood pressure, but over time, this repeated effect can harm the health of blood vessels, especially in sensitive areas like the penis. When blood flow is limited, the penis does not receive the amount of blood it needs to maintain a firm and long-lasting erection. Many men do not realize that the habit of drinking several cups of coffee throughout the day, which seems harmless, can slowly compromise their sex life. And the impact can be even more pronounced with age. As we age, circulation begins to face natural challenges. The elasticity of the arteries decreases. The heart has to work harder to pump blood, and blood flow to the extremities, such as the penis, becomes less efficient. If you are drinking too much coffee, this natural process is accelerated and aggravated. The result? Greater difficulty maintaining erections, reduced quality of sex life, and in more serious cases, erectile dysfunction. It is important to remember that the problem is not the coffee itself, but the amount consumed. 1 or 2 cups a day can even have beneficial effects, but when you start to exceed this limit regularly, the risks increase. The health of your blood vessels is essential to your sexual performance, and coffee, when consumed incorrectly, can be an obstacle in this path. As the years go by, the body naturally begins to face new challenges, and one of the most critical is blood circulation. For many men, the impact of excessive coffee consumption becomes even more evident in old age. At this stage of life, the elasticity of blood vessels decreases, and the heart has to work harder to maintain adequate blood flow. If you spend decades drinking large amounts of coffee, this habit can amplify these natural problems of aging. In old age, the body's ability to repair damage to blood vessels also decreases, which means that the effects of coffee, which has already constricted blood vessels over the years, can lead to serious consequences. Compromised circulation in the penis directly affects the quality of the erection, making it weaker and shorter. And what's worse, these erection problems can become permanent, significantly damaging your sex life. In addition, the stress caused by caffeine affects hormone levels, particularly testosterone production, which naturally declines with age. This can result in a loss of sexual desire and even greater difficulty maintaining an erection. In other words, what started out as a simple habit of drinking coffee daily over the years can have a profound and lasting impact on your quality of sex life in old age. Now imagine reaching 60, 70, or 80 years old and realizing that something that could have been avoided is harming you. That's why understanding the dangers of excessive coffee consumption and taking preventative measures is essential to ensuring a healthy sex life, even in old age. Another crucial impact of excessive coffee consumption is the increase in cortisol levels, the famous stress hormone. Every time you drink a cup of coffee, your cortisol levels rise, putting your body on alert. In the short term, this may seem harmless, but when this habit becomes frequent, high cortisol levels begin to impair several functions of the body, and sexual function is one of the most affected. Excess cortisol suppresses the production of testosterone, the hormone responsible for sexual desire and erection quality. When testosterone levels drop, libido decreases and difficulties in maintaining an erection become more common. And as if that weren't enough, the constant increase in stress directly affects circulation, further limiting the blood flow necessary for a firm erection. Over time, chronic stress caused by caffeine can cause cumulative damage, especially in your sex life. That's why it's essential to understand that the impact of coffee goes beyond immediate pleasure. It may be sabotaging your sexual health in a silent and constant way. One of the most alarming effects of excessive coffee consumption, especially for men, is the gradual loss of sexual sensitivity. Caffeine, in large quantities, acts as a powerful stimulant of the nervous system, and over time, this constant stimulation can lead to overload of the system. This affects the general sensitivity of the body, including sensitivity in the penis. For many men, this loss of sensitivity may be subtle at first. It may take longer to become aroused, or it may be harder to maintain an erection for long periods of time. But over the years, especially with frequent coffee consumption, this loss of sensitivity can become more pronounced, making sexual intercourse less satisfying. Additionally, loss of sensitivity can make orgasm more difficult to achieve, leading to frustration and negatively impacting your intimate life. This isn't just a physical issue, but also an emotional one, as sexual connection is an important part of a man's well-being and self-esteem. Therefore, excessive coffee consumption can compromise an essential part of your sexual health without you even realizing it. For many, coffee is part of their daily routine, and the good news is that you don't have to eliminate it from your life completely. The key is moderation. Limiting your consumption to 1 or 2 cups a day can make a huge difference to your sexual and overall health. By keeping this amount moderate, you can still enjoy the benefits of coffee, such as increased energy and focus, without putting your circulation, hormone levels, and sensitivity at risk. Another simple solution is to replace a few cups of coffee with healthier alternatives, such as herbal teas or water with lemon, which also help keep your body hydrated and energized without the side effects of caffeine. Eating a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and foods that improve circulation can also help protect your sexual health over time. Small changes to your routine can ensure that you have energy, focus, and, of course, a healthy sex life for many years to come. We've reached the end of this video, and it's time to reflect on the importance of moderating your coffee consumption to protect your sexual health. What started out as a simple morning habit can, over time, turn into a serious problem that affects not only your erectile function, but also your self-esteem and quality of life. Knowing how coffee affects blood circulation, cortisol levels, and sexual sensitivity is crucial for any man who wants to maintain a healthy sex life. Now that you understand the dangers associated with excessive coffee consumption, it's time to take action. Share this information with friends, family, and colleagues. You can help someone avoid these problems before they become serious. And remember, small changes can lead to big results. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like it, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any content that can transform your health and your life. Let's go on this journey of knowledge and well-being together.